Hello, Burn Bright readers. This is Krista, and I'm here to talk about The Fifth Wave by Yancey. This book was published May 7th of 2013 by Putnam Juvenile. After the first wave, only darkness remains. After the second, only the lucky escape. And after the third, only the unlucky survive. After the fourth wave, only one rule applies: trust no one. Now is the dawn of the fifth wave, and on a lonely stretch of highway, Cassie runs from them, the beings who only look human, who roam the countryside, killing anyone they see, who have scattered Earth's last survivors. To stay alone is to stay alive, Cassie believes, until she meets Evan Walker. Beguiling and mysterious, Evan Walker may be Cassie's only hope for rescuing her brother, or even saving herself. But Cassie must choose between trust and despair, between defiance and surrender, and between life and death, to give up or to get up. The Fifth Wave is a alien invasion book. It's definitely a survival adventure story. And Cassie being the main focus of this book, after her mother dies of an illness, her father decides to take her and her little brother to one of the refugee camps. To gather safety in numbers, I guess, is what they were thinking. And when they go to the refugee camp, one day a military bus comes and takes all of the children out of the camp, and the children are taken to a military base called Haven, where they begin training to fight. The aliens have attacked with the idea of taking over the Earth, so it's not all-out destruction. Their focus is just on killing off the humans that are left so that they can take over, but the Earth still has to be a livable place. So they're doing it with as little damage as possible to the environment. And so the different waves, they kill off really huge numbers and then are getting to a point where there's just really sporadic people left, and it's just pretty much offing them one at a time, except for those, of course, that have gone to these camps and have gathered together, making it a lot easier to find them. Interesting thing that Cassie even takes on the idea of maybe being able to even help her brother. She's off on her own. She has some training, but not a lot. But without Evan, she wouldn't have even been able to make it to the point that she does. So a lot of the story is intermixed between military strategies, war, learning, little steps on learning how to fight, where she needs to be to get to Sammy, and the story is told from several different perspectives, and both what is happening inside a military camp, some training that's happening, as well as what's going on outside in the real world. Now, Cassie's brother is only like 5 years old, so you're having children that are 5 to 18 being trained in groups to fight. And Cassie has been hurt, and she's taken in by Evan, and we get both Evan and Cassie's perspectives in the story. We get parts told from each of them. As each character tells their part of their story, we get a lot of flashbacks. Each wave is a new enforcement of different war strategies, millions of people dying through each wave. And so by the time we've reached the fifth wave, the human population on Earth has been devastated. Sometimes we get different perspectives of her little brother, who's about 5 years old, and he is in the camp. And then we also get the perspective of Zombie, who is he's kind of their little group leader there. So we get Sammy's story, who's the little brother. We have Zombie's story, who is also in the camp. We get Cassie's story. We get Evan Walker's story. After everything that Cassie's been through, she is having trouble trusting anybody. And when she's wounded and Evan takes her into his house, she's very untrustful. Of course, any person would be at this stage. The very interesting and most gripping part of the story is that the aliens look just like us. And the aliens definitely have an upper hand in this story. Cassie is a really courageous person to be able to be alive at this point. It's really a story full of war strategies and how to approach a situation. So for those of you that enjoy reading science fiction, adventure, survival stories, this book is for you. Thanks for stopping by today, and I will see you later. Bye.